Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to remove mill scale and rust from some mild steel. Pretty much this is it. You're going to dump all that vinegar into a tub and then throw your steel into it. I siliconed off all these, there's little holes and stuff there. So I got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 liters. 70 liters going on there. Now you can scale this down or scale it up, whatever you want. But I got some stuff that's 36 inches long. So this will sit in there nice. So I'll start adding the pipe in there and it'll dump all this in there. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to remove rust and mill scale from pipe. You do it overnight, about 24 hours. Take the white vinegar, dump it in the bin, then let it soak, and then the mill scale and rust will come off. And then you rinse it off and put a rust inhibitor over it so it doesn't rust. It'll flash rust after you take it out. About an hour it'll be rusty again. It cleans it up real nice. Even if you have a little bit of vinegar for rusty parts, it works pretty good. So I'm going to be taking the rust and mill scale off these pipe. Way easier than grinding it. So I'll fill this up and I'll fill it up with all the pipe, and then we'll start dumping this in. So here's the pipe, some of them in there. I just want to give it I want to put all the pipe in there and then cover it to the top. Alright, let's get dumping pipe in there. Careful with your bucket, you don't want to break it. Yeah, this works for anything rusty. Anything rusty with mill scale, you just throw it in some vinegar. Your other option is muriatic acid, but it creates like a vapor. It'll rust everything around you. Anything that vapor touches, it'll rust. So you know that's no good. This takes longer. That's all right. Okay, so that's all our pipe we're gonna put in there for now. All right, let's start dumping the vinegar in. All right, first jug. So this is 189 liters, 50 gallons. So I figured I wanted to bring it up about just under half. So we got 70 liters, I only needed 60. Oh no, I need to cover that guy up. But if you're doing this, make sure you got it on a dolly or somewhere you can move it, because it's going to be heavy. I don't know how much that weighs, but that's way heavy. So yeah, there's the aftermath. One box left over. Best thing is vinegar, so it's not going to mess you up. Alright, so now we wait 24 hours. It is 3:48 p.m. So we'll come back tomorrow and I'll do an update before I go in. See how they're looking. Looking pretty rusty. Throw the hatch on her. Alright, done deal. Let them soak and then check on them in a bit. So an update on the vinegar parts here. It's coming along pretty good. See if we can hook one out here. Built these little powder coat hooks. Here's a good one. Take one of these out and wash it. We'll give the bucket a little stir. But she's bubbling. You can see the mill scale rising to the top. It smells like vinegar, that's for sure. God damn. So it is 11 o'clock the next day. I'll wait till probably 2 or 3 before I take them out. That'll be 24 hours. See that paint coming right off there. Paint mill scale going right down to bare steel, which is what you want. If you got the time to wait 24 hours or whatever, even longer, it's a good idea. Save you a lot of discs. She's coming along nicely. Put the lid back on that. The old powder coat oven. Ready to fire that thing up here after we build the parts. It's noon now, so I'm going to take a few over and scrub them. I'm going to scrub one to see, to show you what it looks like. This is heavy, so make sure you got it on a cart of some sort, because once it's where it's at, that thing half full of liquid is going to be heavy. You're not going to be able to move it without spilling it everywhere. So even with this cart, it's heavy. So, oh. Okay, so when you're cleaning your vinegar parts, you're going to want to make sure you put some baking soda in there to neutralize the vinegar when you're washing it. If you don't, it'll turn like a patina. It'll turn all rusty and it won't look good like bare steel. So you want to neutralize the acid on the vinegar when you clean it. And then this barbecue brush Works pretty good. Works really good to clean it. Clean the steel off in the tub. Shouldn't have put that in there actually. I clean the parts off in the vinegar tub first, and then I'll wash them in there. Take the pipe, put it in a water bath, something with baking soda. Put the Scotch-Brite pad. Let's see how that just comes right off there. This one is pretty bad, but it still has only probably 20 hours. Put this one back in there and let it soak. Yeah, there's still some heavy duty stuff on the bottom. So quite a bit came off there, which is pretty good. It's a lot better than using grinding discs and all that other stuff. So it's going to go back in. Okay, update on their vinegar parts. I left some steel in there for a few days now. It's probably been 4 days. So we'll pull it out and clean her up. This brush works really good. Alright, we'll set up the tripod and take these pipe out. Show you a comparison. This is going to be the plate where I mount my plasma cutter to, on top of the air compressor. So stay tuned for that video. Yeah, so this was a piece of galvanized pipe. It takes galvanized off there too. So that's pretty sweet. No more welding that bullshit. Okay, so that was a piece of galvanized fence pipe. Stripped her right down. Alright guys, to wrap up this video, it's basically all you need: a bucket with some vinegar. Let it sit in there for about 24 hours. I wouldn't go any longer. Maybe I'd do 2 days, maybe 48 hours max. I wouldn't do anything longer than that because it starts to patina the steel. 24 hours to get the majority of it off, and if you got some stubborn stuff, leave them in there for another day. So then when you're washing them, so make sure you got a tub of baking soda and water to clean your parts to neutralize the vinegar, because they'll rust like right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.